question for James.
My question is this, in your experience, and obviously we have at Large dealt with you over the years a lot, do you see that we're getting towards a situation where bids are becoming so complex and so fragmented that we're going to find, let's call it the client base, is going to just not really know where to go. And actually that could help incumbents, because all they have to do is say, we're there, we're still there, we'll still do it, and hey ho, why go to someone new and it's so complicated?
Yeah, I absolutely, without obviously trying to do my company out of money, I think you're absolutely right. We helped a client that was asked 69 ESG questions, which I just thought was absolutely just ridiculous. I mean, the questions, some of them were so specific that actually asked how many sleeping bags they'd given to homeless people, and you know, which is a good thing to do, but you're penalising choosing one thing, and it was just, and we helped them, but it felt actually it was uncomfortable. There were these, and so people end up trying to answer as best they can, but that actually missed the point. And I agree with you in terms of, I think we need to focus on the key areas. We need to focus on those and do those well. I think across the whole of ESG, we should make sure that there's no areas we've done nothing in, and we're doing something in all the areas. But I do think that the tenders at the moment are becoming a little bit over the top in terms of what they're asking people to do. Even in terms of net zero, as I've mentioned, we do a lot of net zero work, but trying to predict what you're going to be doing in 2040 or at the stage you'll be at 2045, and it's just really difficult. And so, I think people need to get back to basics, do the things you can do well, procure renewable electricity, manage your waste properly. There's loads of things that we can do without what we're seeing now in terms of massive tenders that are going out there, and people are coming to us saying, James, help us answer these questions. And the big problem that I've got, and I say to them, look, the issue is when the tender arrives, it's too late, because you can't make this stuff up. They're asking for metrics, and you should be presenting metrics, because else it just becomes a marketing document. So there are a lot of bid teams out there that are really recruiting journalists to write stuff. And a lot of blue chip corporates see through that, and that's why I said earlier on, metrics are really important, because when you can demonstrate an evidence, but that's also hard to do, because who's keeping track of, in the HR systems, when someone's come in, what level? It's actually tough to do. And that's why we said it's a 3-year journey, because in the first bit, you try to understand where are you now, what is everyone else doing, what are your competitors doing, what are clients asking for. Then it takes at least a year to put those processes in place to try and start gathering data. Then you only get to the improvement piece. Then you get to the shouting about it piece. So I say to people, start early and try and gather data. But yeah, I feel sorry for some of the tenders that come through, and I look at them and I just think, you almost get tired just reading them. It really is. I feel sorry for the bid guys, I really do.
I can't believe that there are business development people in FM who make stuff up. You know who you are. I love the bit in your story when you came in with a 2 and the other guys beat you with a 3. Obviously not your clients, but how are we doing? Out there, are the people who are not your clients still getting 2s and 3s, or have we got better as an industry?
It's I think the scores are still quite bad, actually, across, and even our clients, it takes time to get there, genuinely to get there. But I think what has helped is, so when I started the business 12 years ago now, I had this sort of Jerry Maguire moment where, you feel like you've seen this and it's going to be amazing. And I had a sort of small service office with a guy that I knew, and we had a couple of desks. And I remember sending this email out actually on the Saturday to all the FDs I'd met. There's probably about 150 of them that I'd met in the 5 years of PwC, about how sustainability is a new thing, and I can help, and I know exactly what to do. And I thought I might have to I'd hired these 2 sort of people who were going to help me in the early days doing some research and sending some more emails out. And I wanted to come and tell them on the Monday morning, look, this is going to be overwhelming. The phones are going to ring. We're going to have to divert phones, make sure the pens are filled with ink, get the pads ready, take all the names down. There's multiple phones going. We can handle it. Don't worry. And didn't get one response to the 150 emails I'd sent out suggesting that would help. So back in those days, people only did it when they felt that they needed to. Now, because the tender questions are so onerous, it's forcing a lot of people to do more, and they're realizing that whether they're Jeremy or Greta, you have to take this seriously. And actually, in a lot of ways, I think some of them start off kicking and screaming a little bit, but actually when they start engaging with the staff, especially the younger people, they feel that actually, hang on, this actually is important. People do actually take this seriously. So a lot of the, I don't want to say older generation, but a lot of the CEOs might have been in their 55, 60s, 70s. Sort of, there was a bit more of a hesitance from that, but the younger generation now are coming through and are so vocal about that they're starting to realize, hang on, this is a serious topic, and either my staff aren't going to be happy if I don't take it seriously. Clients, we're not going to win, we're going to lose work, and so somehow they're having to actually grasp the metal, so to speak. So it is improving, but slowly.
Seeing you were doing so well, and then you blame the old guys. Please, a big hand for James Peck.